Hey, family. You know, no matter what you've ever been through, no matter where you come from, no matter what you've ever done, when you come to a saving faith, everything changes. Everything changes. No matter what you've done, it doesn't matter. Transformation happens. You know, when Joshua was leading Israel to the promised land, first he sent some spies. And as they go there, they go to this land and they meet a woman named Rahab. And maybe some of you have heard Rahab. Matter of fact, Rahab is in the genealogy of Jesus Christ himself. But she was a prostitute. Yeah, she was a sinner. She was a prostitute. And she lived a crazy life in the culture she lived in. But when she saw God's people come through, something happened. And in Joshua chapter 2, verse 8, the Bible says, before the men lay down, she came up to them on the roof and said to the men, I know that the Lord has given you this land. She knew it. She knew that God had called them to this. So she believes in God, okay? And she knows that this happened. And we're going to see this remarkable, she understood a little history of this God that Israel served. And it says, I know that the Lord has given you this land, and the fear of you has fallen upon us, and all the inhabitants of the land melts away before you. For we have heard how the Lord had dried up the water of the Red Sea before when you had came up out of Egypt, and what you did to the two kings of the Amorites who had been beyond the Jordan, to Salon and Og, whom devoted to destruction. And as soon as we heard it, our hearts melted, and there was no spirit left in any man because of you. For the Lord your God, he is God in the heavens above and on the earth beneath. So she's saying, look, like we heard about your God, and we believe in your God. She's showing this faith. And by doing so, she asked, look, hey, I'm going to ask that you guys give us a pass. She wanted her family saved because she believed in this God and what God had called Israel to do. She showed faith. And so the people said, okay, they had her do this red scarlet out the window, and that was a way to know a sign that do not touch this house. And when the people wanted to know, she acted like she didn't know. She pointed them in a different direction. It was the action of obedience afterwards. So in your life, no matter what you've been through, no matter what you've done, faith changes everything. And so maybe you got somebody in your life and you've been praying them. You don't know what God's going to do. They might have been living a crazy life. She was a prostitute. You might know somebody who's done crazy stuff. You might have done crazy stuff. God can change anybody by turning their hearts and watch their faith do the rest. All right, family. You guys have a blessed day.